Hello, welcome to day 59 of the 100-day project. I am Marnell from Miemie's Keepsakes. Today we are doing quick and easy pockets, and I am, if you're new here, I'm following along with Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah with her 100 mask making projects. She does them weekly. I'm doing them 100 days consecutively. So this is a very easy pocket. You start with a square, do a couple of folds and glue, and you're done. And so you'll have a pocket here, and then if you glue it onto a page, you'll have a pocket in the back as well. This, because it's pretty on the back, you can obviously even paper clip this to a page if you want to. So let's start and I'll show you what to do. So like I said, you have to start with a square, and you can definitely use book pages, but I would suggest using a bigger book page. This is just a regular A4 size book page, and this one was a music book, so you can see that even the music book is smaller. So if you're going to use a book page like this, it's going to be much smaller because the music page started out as this size. Anyway, just something to think about. I am going to get one of these from my cookbooks again. I need to start using these pages from my cookbooks. So all you need to do is cut it to size. And I am going to just clean up this edge here that I tore out of the book. So now it is 7.5 across, so I'm going to cut this at 7.5 as well to form a square. You can always, also Tina was doing this, if you fold a triangle on your paper and make a slight fold, you can just cut on that line if you don't want to get your cutter out. Whatever works for you. Next step is to make just a fold it in half, and then open it and fold it in half again. Okay, and then open it again. That's opening. And then fold a triangle here, and then opposite this, it makes a cross there. The opposite side you're going to fold, but a bigger triangle. Fold that in. And then you are simply going to make a cut here, all the way where this cross meets. Then that folds over, that's the back pocket. This folds over for the front pocket, and this folds over just to strengthen that back pocket. And that is it. So now the next step, that's all the folds. The next step is you open up and we'll glue a little bit. Where's my glue? So you're going to glue that triangle which will strengthen your pocket. You're going to glue that one. That will strengthen the bottom pocket. And then we're just going to glue this one and fold it over. And this one. And I'm just putting glue here on this side because everything else will be closed with folds. And then this one in the back, you can simply glue again. And then this will reinforce this back pocket. If you decide to glue that to your book page, then that is nice and strong. Okay, so I wouldn't recommend really thick paper because your pocket's going to be bulky and take up make a lot of bulk in your book. But use whatever you have. If you have bigger scraps and can cut them down into triangles, then that's perfect. So let's use a printed paper. just for something different. So we'll start with a square. I already cut these into squares, so you're not watching me cutting squares. Okay, so you'll fold it in half and fold it in half again. Just straight. Open it up, little triangle, and then opposite the bigger triangle. And then because this, so, oh, you need to cut, make the cut. Fold it over, fold it over. So because these aren't, these weren't printed on double-sided paper, or I didn't print it double-sided, so I need to do something there. Or if you are happy with the white, then obviously don't worry about that. So the piece of paper that I've cut off, I'm thinking I'm just going to add that in here. And what do we want? Do we want blue to show or the lace to show? Let's do the lace. Okay, so all you need to do for this is just cut a big enough piece to cover the pocket. And we're going to glue that in again. Any overlaps, of course, you can just tidy it up once you close your pocket. I didn't glue this on straight. My biggest obstacle is straight, I think. I'm just going to burnish that and make sure there's no bubbles. The next step is we're going to glue the triangles. Too much glue on that one. Okay. More glue down the triangles, and then we're simply going to add glue to this side of my pocket, my paper at this point. It's not a pocket yet. Glue it down. And then this side. Down. And I'm just using, you can possibly, if you have thicker paper and you want to save on bulk, I think you can cut this piece off as well, but then you won't have that neat edge here where the fold is. It would just be a paper, and then just glue this to glue it shut. The papers I have here today are papers that I accidentally printed on regular copy paper. I'm just going to clean this up. So this is perfect to use that paper and not waste it, because it's thinner, and with all these folds it reinforces the edges of my pocket, so it should be fine. So there's my pocket. Okay, so let's start mass making some pockets. Just grab some glue paper, so I have it here next to me. Okay. We have glue paper, scissors, bone folder, and glue. Okay, so let's start with this one. It's just a music paper one again. And we'll make the folds first, I think, would probably be the easiest, and then do the gluing. Okay. And another recipe book. So with these, they are printed double-sided, so you don't have to worry about covering that back flap. So there. Let's do another printed paper one. Bigger triangle and the little triangle. Okay, I'm just going to put these scrap pieces here if I want to fill in my pieces in a minute. So this one is on 28 pound paper. It is a little bit thicker than the regular copy paper for sure. So as you can see, it's actually pretty easy and a fast pocket. And a great project again for our book pages. This one was printed on copy paper as well. So as you can see, if you print on copy paper, the colors aren't as bright as with the 28 pound papers. So with this one, you need to decide what you want on the front. And I am thinking I don't even gonna bother to try to get the bird on the front, because if I fold this over and fold it over, I'm not sure the bird might be upside down. So I'm going to do these two corners. So just think about that when you're doing the folds, when you're using printed paper. How is it going to look at the end of my... So sure, let's do one more. I have one more paper here. Fold the cross, and then once you have the cross, you fold in a big triangle and a little triangle. That one might be almost a big one as well. Okay, so the next step we need to do is the cuts. So depending on what size you cut, your pocket would lie which way. So if you cut it here, it's going to lie in a different direction than when you cut it from this side. But I don't want to make it too complicated. I think that's what kind of threw me off. Just, you know, cut it and don't worry which side it goes. If each one is going the same side, it's okay. You are mass making and you are just trying to build up your finished pockets and stuff. Okay, so that's done. So the next thing I would do is these ones that I need to fill in. So let's fill in the triangles. This one is gonna go like this and this, so I need to do this triangle. And I can do it with the same paper again, or you can do it with book page. Let's see if we have a different colored book page. But with the white, let's stick with, the background is very white, so let's stick with the same paper. We'll do book page for some of the other ones. Okay, so that one has a cover. Next one, this one, we can do music. Oh, but the music is not long enough. Let's do this music. That will be the cover for that one. And this one, we need something here. And I'm thinking color would be better than, just because that is fairly neutral. So we're going to do this. And then the last one, oh, I cut two. Oh, maybe I have a back for this one. Let's see. Yes, that will work. Okay, so next step is to glue these down. I want the blue on that corner, I think. Okay. And this one, glue sticks, and glue sticks. Okay, and we'll do this. But yeah, it's a nice spring day here again. It's nice and sunny, and it looks like the rest of the weekend will be nice and sunny too, which is great. You can work in the garden, and the nursery's opened, so you can start buying plants, which is also great. Get rid of that, it has too much glue on it already. Yeah. And my son arrived home, so he can work from home, so he's still working. I only see him for lunch quickly, and maybe when he comes up for a coffee, but it is nice to have him home. Just going to clean that up quickly. And then next weekend, my youngest daughter will be done with exams, and she'll be home. It's going to be a busy summer. A very, very busy summer. Okay, so now we can do the gluing. Gluing that pocket shut. Oh, I didn't glue this one. Don't know why not, but it's glued. And then that little bit. And we'll do the glue sticks later on. I didn't glue any of them. Did I skip a step? I did. Let's glue these on first. Oh, you know what? I glued the backs, and then I thought all the glue stick gluing is done, but it's not. Let me just add a little bit of glue in here. Okay, that one's done. This one. But yeah, sometimes I just find like liquid glue is just faster than the glue stick, because I don't have to get the glue page out. It's not as messy. Sometimes it is as messy. What am I doing? And then the recipe book. So I'm thinking things like maps might be nice with this as well. I should have taken a map, because the map papers are sometimes a little flimsy, and dictionary pages too. So your book pages that you always feel it's too flimsy to make pockets, this pocket would be great because everything is double. You can just you know, everything is reinforced automatically just because of the nature of the pocket. And we'll glue the last one, was the one that I began gluing. And then we'll just do the glue stick gluing, and then we're done. Then we can decorate and have some fun. Okay. about this one? Okay, so that is our pockets. How many did we make today? Okay, can get rid of this and close the glues. Just a quick tidy up. So we've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And so let's see if we want to, which ones we want to decorate. I'm just going to fold them down again, just to make sure everything is nicely. That one's okay. Okay, shall we just decorate this one? To start off, I'm just going to clean it up a little bit because I think I glued that one probably not straight, or the folding wasn't straight. Either way, something is not straight. So let's see, I just pulled in again a couple of small pieces to decorate with because it's not a big area for decorating. Like, even this is too big. Let's see what else we have here. This, but it kind of just disappears. Excuse me. If we put something behind it. No, I don't like that. Maybe white. No, I don't like that one. See, these are too big. See what else we have here. Let's add that on there. Maybe then this one would look a little bit better. So I'm thinking to make this stand out a little bit more, I'm going to add some gold wax on the edges of this. Just because at the moment it just feels like it's blending in, and if I add like ink, it won't show really. It won't really bring it out a little bit. The other thing is I can mount this on a piece of paper maybe, or you know, there's all kinds of things you can do. And now I have too much stuff here. Okay. Excuse me, I just want to clean this up. I think it had a border and I got rid of the border. Maybe for something else. Okay. We'll do that. And what else do we have here that we can add? That's not going to work. Don't like the green with it. That would kind of give it a little bit height there in the back. That would be nice. Because as a sticker, do I? No, I do want it in the back, behind. And I have this blue stamp here. That might just be it. Let's see, I have some fabric here from a shirt. Do we want to add that? But it blends in too much. I have this packing paper. Let's see if we want to add some of that in the bottom. Maybe if we just add a little strip of this in here. But that needs to be torn as well, and maybe make this just a teeny tiny bit smaller. And I want that torn. It's too straight, too straight. There. And then everything else. Does that actually make any difference? Not really, but it just adds a little bit of texture there on the bottom. Okay, let's glue that down. And because this has a texture, I'm going to glue it down with the fabric tack. You can use any other white glue. I usually with embossed images, and these kind of has an embossed dot on it, I would use the wet glue instead of a glue stick, just to get it down and keep it down. And I'm just going to use the fabric tack again, because then I don't have to use a glue page. Make sure I don't put it down upside down. I do that a lot, don't know why. Then the sticker needs to come behind that. Okay, so let's see where we want the sticker before we put it down. Something like that. Okay, so and then our, whoops, our stamp. Oh, I do love stamps. Do I have two here? Yes, I do. Okay, this one is coming. Is going to do it, the trick. And I might have to move that. And that's what's nice about fabric tack. It dries a little slower than the art glitter glue, so you have time to move your things around a little bit. Oh no, I don't like how that sticker should have been lower. Oh well. Okay, there. And I think that's enough to... Oh, you know what? I have my girl upside down. I'm thinking, what is going on here? It's just been one of those days already. The morning didn't start out well. Anyway, there is a pocket decorated. Shall we do one more? Let's do the book page. Let's do that one, yes. What shall we... I see this sticker. It's nice and long. I want something to cover that kind of white spot that's sitting there. So I have these bigger stamps. I don't like that. What about this one? Oh, this is a beautiful butterfly sticker. A stamp. It is from Cuba. Just look how pretty that is. Okay, we'll go with the sticker. No, there's a tiny piece of paper here. Maybe I can put that in that corner. The roses up there. The butterfly here. Let's see, do we want something, just something that comes out this way maybe? There's some red. Maybe that's too much. Maybe we'll do this sticker because it will be see-through. Okay, yeah, I do like that sticker. Excuse me. And then I was thinking, I have this dryer sheet here. Maybe if we tear it up for behind the... it smells good. Behind the stamp. And I want to ink that one up too. I'm going to ink it up and then we'll see how that looks. I'm going to use Vintage Photo again. And I just want to get rid of the white core of that paper there. I don't want it too brown. Maybe I already have it too brown. And then this, I just want to give it some color. So we'll see it behind the stamp, and maybe we won't even use it, but it's sitting here. I brought it up to make some flowers. So like that. The flower, we want to cover that. So this is such a teeny piece of paper. Don't throw away your scraps, for sure. And this might be too big. Let's make it a little smaller. do like it. You can hardly see it, but it just gives you a little bit of, and then I'm wondering, I have this teeny tiny piece of lace. Do I want that on the bottom? I do think so. So let's ink this up too, because it's way too white. Okay. So I am going to put the lace down first. Do some fabric tack. Let me just make some room. I kind of feel like everything is too close to me. I'm being attacked by the decorative pieces. Okay, so I have to do the day 100 giveaway names. Okay, so that is Kimberley and Loulou Fabrique. I'll have your names again in the description box. And then keep an eye out for day 100. It's fastly approaching. It's sure we're on day 59. Tomorrow is day 60. Then there's just 40. So today just 41 days left. Can you believe it? Can't believe April is at the end yet. I just feel, I don't know. I just feel really overwhelmed and busy at the moment. Just get that sticker correct. I don't know, summer is always busy with the kids being home, and then the garden is added to all the chores that I have already. So yeah, I just feel totally overwhelmed at the moment. Not prepared for summer at all, not in the least little bit. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put fabric tack on the stamp and then just put that on the back, and it should seep through, and glue this down as well. I'm thinking, hoping. Let's just burnish it down a little bit so it would seep through onto the paper. That's the plan. Don't know that one. Okay. And then we'll just do another sticker here. Stickers are always hard for me. Okay, got it. Oops. I'm going to burnish that down too, because it has to stick on that lace and the, or maybe I should have put some fabric tack on that too, but let's see if it comes off. I can always add that. And I was wondering if I should put a stamp here, but I think that one is too big. Let's see if we can find something small. This one's even bigger, but at least it's see-through, and it has a little rose on there. Okay, let's just add it, because otherwise I don't think I'll find a smaller stamp. Okay. Let's have the rose up there in the corner. Okay, and that is our, let's just see if I can add this postage stamp on there. has to go through a couple of bumps there, but I think it worked. Okay. Let's put the glue away and just get some of this out of the way. Let's see what we did today. Excuse me. So we made these. They're not decorated, but these were my prototypes that I practiced on before I came on, and we did these two together today. So thank you for watching, and I hope all of you will have a wonderful, relaxed weekend. I am hoping the same for myself, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Anyway, Loulou Fabrique and Kimberley M, you are in the draw for day 100, and I will see you again tomorrow with another 100-day project. Thank you very much for joining me, and have a great weekend. Bye.